Aaron Rodgers has been one of the best quarterbacks for the Green Bay Packers for the majority of his long-standing career. On top of being the glue that held the Packers together for his 15 plus years on the team, he boasts a 3-time MVP record on top of a 3-time passer rating record. Both those records include the 2020 season when it seemed like the Packers could not be stopped. Being the best at something doesn't necessarily mean that doesn't come with bad days though. Has Aaron Rodgers had worse things in Green Bay's shirt than the Week 1 performance against the Saints? After last Sunday's atrocious performance, here's a look at Aaron Rodgers' worst performances with the Packers. So let's look at the best of Aaron Rodgers' most non-Rodgers-esque performances in a Green Bay uniform. At number 1, Green Bay Packers vs. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, September 28, 2008. Aaron Rodgers could not seem to get anything going during the game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers back in 2008. Rodgers has only thrown 3 picks in a game 3 times in his career. This was one of those games. The Bucs defense was relentless. On top of Rodgers throwing 3 interceptions, he barely completed half of his attempts. A 14 for 27 completion day is not an Aaron Rodgers typical day. The star quarterback was sacked 3 times in that game as well. Rodgers' passer rating that day was 55.9 and his QBR was 13.4. The Bucs defense included notable names like Aqib Talib and Rondé Barber. The defense amounted to 3 sacks and 2 defensive touchdowns. At number 2, we have Green Bay Packers vs. Buffalo Bills, December 14th, 2014. Rodgers had an even worse game when the Packers took on the Buffalo Bills in December of 2014. Usually, that is when the Packers are in full-blown playoff mode, but Rodgers couldn't escape the pressure from the Bills. Rodgers had only thrown 3 interceptions the entire season before the game. The Bills' resolute defense led Rodgers to add 2 more interceptions to his season total. Rodgers had only completed 17 of 42 pass attempts that night. His embarrassing passer rating was 34.3, and his QBR was an all-time low of 12.4. The Bills' defense amounted to 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss, 10 quarterback hits, and 1 defensive touchdown. Notable names like Stephon Gilmore, Mario Williams, and Bakari Rambo made sure Rodgers felt their presence that day.
Rodgers in what he has done this year. It's down, the handoff is to Eddie. It's almost like, where do you start? Okay, Lacey gets the real big. We'll start with 35 touchdowns. That's pretty good.
Inside against the slot receivers.
Of the game for Rodgers is incompound. Brown slides across the 40. Handoff to Jackson, and Jackson gets stuffed. Rodgers, good tackle, comes up a yard shot. Starks has the first down and more. The backfield here for Rodgers. Nelson looking for a flag, nothing. Gilmore, it is good.
At number 3, we have Green Bay Packers vs. New Orleans Saints, September 12th, 2021. This takes a list to Rodgers' worst game to date. The New Orleans Saints embarrassed the Packers worse than anyone ever has with Rodgers at the helm. Rodgers did not seem to look like his usual self in Week 1 this year. In fact, all the rookie quarterbacks that played Sunday were leaps and bounds better than Aaron Rodgers. The Saints defense held 2020 NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers to a 36.8 passer rating. That is the lowest passer rating in history by a reigning NFL MVP in his first game of the subsequent season. Rodgers posted his worst passer rating ever at 36.8, coupled with a QBR of 13.4. The Saints embarrassed the Packers on every level. The Packers quarterback ended the day with a 15 of 28 pass attempts and 2 interceptions. He was sacked 2 times. The Saints defense, which included notables like Marshawn Lattimore and Marcus Davenport, made sure Rodgers did not get comfortable the entire day. Aaron Rodgers ends Week 1 as QB 35 in fantasy points. Only 32 teams played. The final score of 38-3 made everyone take a double take. If this is to be Rodgers' final season for the Green Bay Packers, then there should be a wonderful send-off, not a tanking of epic proportions. Rodgers needs to find his footing, or the Packers season is doomed before it even begins, and the memes will start taking center stage, and that's not a fun time to be a Packer. What do you guys think? Do you think Aaron Rodgers is tanking on purpose, or do you think that he's really going out there and playing and just had a bad day? Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of our video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Active Runner, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss another amazing video from us. Also, comment down below your thoughts on this video. Be sure to share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and we will see you all in our next video. Goodbye.